Sowore condemns xenophobia, ethnic baiting in Lagos over Charlie Boy bus stop renaming, says same tactics used against Fela Kuti. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. I bring to you another interesting news. Here is Omoyele Sowore that condemns a xenophobia act and ethnic baiting in Lagos over Charlie Boy bus stop renaming. Says they use the same tactics against Fela and Nikolapo Kuti. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore has criticized an opinion article written by Mrs. Ebonla Adebusoye, who backed the decision to rename the Charlie Boy bus stop in Lagos. The bus stop, ordinarily named after veteran entertainer and activist Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy, was recently renamed Badol in honor of indigenous rapper Olamide Adedeji, also known as Bado. The renaming was carried out by the outgoing chairman of the Bariga Local Government Council Development Area LCDA, Kolade Alabi David. Sowore, in a statement posted on his X handle, rejected the move and lashed out at the justification provided by Adebusoye, accusing her of promoting ethnic division, falsehoods, and political loyalty to godfathers. In a post shared via his X, formerly Twitter handle on Sunday, Sowore described Adebusoye's comment as a diatribe laced with xenophobia, political cowardice, and ethnic baiting, accusing her of attempting to weaponize culture to curry favor with political power brokers. Sowore began by noting that he had never heard of the group Adebusoye claimed to represent, the Indigenous Lagos Teachers Association, but granted it the benefit of the doubt. Regardless of its legitimacy, he said her submission reflected a broader agenda of ethnic dominance and intolerance. What Mrs. Ebonla Adebusoye, ne at Jide Sowolu, did was use falsehoods, bitterness, and insecurity to trigger ethnic purity. Sowore wrote, whereas this is just a weak attempt to create political allegiance to the godfather of Lagos in Abuja, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at official bat and his Lagos boys. He likened the attacks on Charlie Boy to the historical persecution of Afrobeat pioneer Fela and Nikolapo Kuti, recalling the state-backed vilification and destruction of his property and eventual erasure attempt after his death. The same argument they offered in hounding at Area Father 1 was also used against Fela. They claim he didn't pay rent, that he was a bad influence on the youth, that he was harassing his neighbors, and next, they burnt down Kalakuta Republic and reassigned his property to the state. When Fela and Nikolapo Kuti died, His Ikeja shrine was reportedly converted to a church in the place now known as Computer Village. It should have been Fela's village, Sowore added. He argued that, like with Fela, the attacks on Charlie Boy were nothing more than the typical strategy to criminalize creative dissent and try to silence those who challenge authoritarianism. The truth remains that Lagos is not a kingdom. It is a city of the people, Sowore asserted. The Yoruba, Igbo, Ijaw, Hausa, Ibibio, Brazilian returnees, the Saros, Sierra Leoneans, and many others built Lagos City's greatness. No tribe owns Lagos more than those who live in it and make it breathe. He also accused those behind the ethnic rhetoric of being the same people who displace indigenous Lagosians when land becomes valuable. They make you feel like they care about the indigenes of Lagos, yet they are the first to dislodge them from their natural habitat with bulldozers when non-indigenes crave pricey landed properties, he said. Adebusoye's article. The controversy stems from an article written by Mrs. Ebola Adebusoye titled, "Charlie Boy does not deserve a bus stop in Lagos." In the article, she expressed strong disapproval of naming a bus stop after Charlie Boy, calling it an attempt to glorify immorality of the highest order. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what